Welcome to another deep dive on Placid Way Pulse. I'm your host, and I am just so excited to jump into things today. But first, how are you doing? How is your week going?
Oh, I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. Just, surviving on way too much coffee as usual. How about you?
Oh, same here, honestly. I've had about 3 cups already. But I'm really fired up for today's topic. So, for everyone listening, have you ever noticed this massive growing trend of everyday people flying literally all the way to South Korea just to get a nose job?
Yeah, it's like a huge global migration for just one single physical procedure. It is wild.
Right, it really is. And our mission today is to figure out exactly why this is happening. We're going to unpack this unique blend of natural aesthetics, surprisingly affordable costs, and really compassionate care that makes South Korea the ultimate destination for this life-changing journey.
Exactly. And I think the underlying philosophy is what catches people's attention first. Like when you picture this kind of procedure, you probably imagine, really drastic, obvious changes.
Yeah, like that totally overdone plastic look,
Yeah.
right?
Right. But the South Korean approach is, well, it's entirely focused on facial harmony. It's about a refined, really natural look. It is less about just slapping on a generic feature and more about elegant balance.
I love that. It actually makes me think of like walking into a living room that just feels off somehow.
Oh, okay. I see where you're going with this.
Yeah, so instead of awkwardly buying all new furniture and like tearing up the floors to fix the space, you just gently adjust the lighting. And suddenly everything looks perfectly tied together.
That is a great analogy.
Yeah.
And the medical techniques they use actually reflect that exact subtle approach.
Oh, really? How so?
Well, instead of relying on, say, synthetic implants to reshape the nose, surgeons there often just gently adjust the bridge. Then they use a little bit of the patient's own natural cartilage to create a really soft tip.
Wait, why go through the extra step of harvesting the patient's own cartilage? I mean, wouldn't a standard synthetic implant be way easier?
I mean, yeah, it might be easier for the surgeon, sure, but it is much riskier for the patient. Since the cartilage is your own tissue, your immune system recognizes it.
Oh, so your body doesn't try to fight it off like a foreign object.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That drastically lowers the risk of your body rejecting it, which means complication rates drop significantly. Plus, it actually feels organic, rather than like a rigid piece of plastic.
That makes total sense. But, okay, here's where my skepticism kicks in. We have to talk about the economics.
Right, the price tag.
Yeah, because we know in the US, this procedure can run up to like $18,000, which leaves so many people feeling hopelessly priced out of their own
It
confidence.
really does. It's heartbreaking.
But then top-tier care in South Korea ranges from just $4,000 to $8,000. But come on, once you factor in international flights, a hotel for 2 weeks, time off work, are you actually saving any money?
Surprisingly, yes, you really are. Even if you include like a $1,500 round-trip flight and a 2-week hotel stay, patients are often coming in thousands of dollars under the American price tag.
That is wild. But they aren't cutting corners to get those lower prices, right?
No, not at all. They do it through sheer scale. They have this massive, highly efficient medical infrastructure built specifically around these procedures.
Ah, so high volume and intense local competition just naturally drive prices down while pushing the quality of care up.
Exactly. It's just simple economics applied to healthcare.
Okay, so the math works out. But honestly, stepping onto a 14-hour flight for a physical procedure in a totally foreign country sounds absolutely terrifying.
Oh, definitely. It's a huge leap for anyone.
So how do people overcome the sheer anxiety of navigating all of that?
Well, the secret is that they aren't doing it alone. The modern medical tourism experience operates on a totally concierge level.
What does that actually look like in practice?
So long before you even book a flight, you're doing virtual consultations. You're reviewing 3D imaging of your face right from your laptop.
Oh, wow, before you even leave home.
Yep. And once you land, you aren't just wandering around a foreign hospital lost. There are dedicated translators holding your hand every single step of the way.
That takes so much pressure off. I was actually reading about an LA marketing manager who took this exact leap.
Oh, right. I know the story you're talking about.
Yeah, she felt totally blocked financially here in the US, and emotionally, she was just trapped by her insecurity. She said she felt like her nose entered the room before she did.
It's such a heavy burden to carry. And her story is really representative of this entire trend.
It really is. She took that trip to Seoul, and the care was apparently pristine. They even use specialized post-op light treatments to speed up her recovery.
Yeah, that is a huge part of the post-care protocol over there.
Wait, light treatments? Like lasers.
Yeah.
How does shining a light on a swollen nose actually help?
It's actually low-level light therapy. Specific wavelengths of light penetrate the skin to stimulate cellular repair.
Interesting. Does it help with the pain, too?
Yeah, it increases localized blood flow and speeds up the drainage of fluid. So it reduces that painful post-op swelling much faster than just, resting normally would.
Wow. And the emotional payoff for her was huge, too. When they finally removed her cast, she just broke down in tearful relief. The burden she carried for years was just gone in an instant.
That's the real magic of it. It tells me this trend isn't just about saving a few bucks.
Right. It's about restoring dignity when local healthcare paths just feel totally closed off to you.
Exactly. It's about giving patients their control back. South Korea is booming because they paired that world-class, naturally harmonized medical skill with a deeply human, supportive experience.
And for you listening, that is the core takeaway for today. But we do want to leave you with a final thought to ponder.
Yeah, think about this. If geography and local cost were no longer a barrier, what leap would you take to regain control of your own happiness and confidence?
It's a really powerful question to ask yourself. Well, if you enjoyed this deep dive on Placid Way Pulse, please give us a follow, drop a like, and, share it with someone who might find it inspiring.
Yeah, thanks for hanging out with us, everyone.
We absolutely can't wait to see you for the next deep dive.